Alright, with Milo's mess cleaned up and my sound bar picked up off the floor, I figure we can just keep going. This statue stands in memoriam to all the endless who lost their lives in the Cadaver Crusades. All creatures are permitted to follow their nature, be they predator or prey. None should feel shame in their instincts. Does agility just give me more stamina, like better stamina efficiency? Is that all that does? I don't know. There we go. More ammunition, more money. Maybe it determines attack strength with bows. That's possible. I should probably play around with that if I'm gonna be a high agility character. The thing is that like I just don't really feel weak. Like nothing really puts up a fight, so I have no reason to like worry about my damage aside from like just wanting to kill things more quickly. But there hasn't been like a boss monster or anything that's like I killed the Vierma just like totally fine. The brutish endless blinks at you. Stop right there. I'm not allowed to let anyone down into meat processing, and I'm not allowed to tell anyone it's called meat processing. Like to enter the door, please. The brute shakes his head. Nuh-uh, only meat is allowed down there. I am the meat. Look at me, nice and fleshy. Never met such friendly meat before, but okay then, you can go down. Okay. Oh my god. Wow, I am rolling like dog shit. Oh, please. Yeah, no. Not scary at all. There we go. Fine ore. All right, sure. It's acceptable. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. Ouch. Do I have unspent delusion right now? I don't know. Nope. Okay. Then we're fine. It's fine. Your hitbox just extends, so you can hit people twice with the same swing. Or you can hit two people with the same swing, I mean. It's clever. There we go. Who is that? Just a generic human or someone I'm supposed to recognize? There we go. Oh. Endless royalists now consider you friendly? Cool. Oh yeah. Give me that. Give me that money. Give me that delusion. Yeah, it seems like agility determines how fast my stamina regenerates, which is pretty useful. It's pretty valuable. I'll take it. There we go. Yeah, I'm just like single-handedly wiping these guys out. just wrecking havoc on them. Oh, that's even further up, huh? We'll want to go in there soon. But first... And burying ore, nice. What is this? Aha. So this is a way just to the top of the keep then. What changed? What was in here? This door is still locked. So what am I looking for? This. Not yet. We're close. But no cigar. What am I looking for? Something on one of these then. Yep. Alrighty. Hell yeah. Fine ore. Okay. That's great. Let's go down here. Jitter seed. Wonderful. We're going to be able to upgrade our house again. Where is this? Is this a special location or somewhere I've been before? Okay, it's just right outside. Okay, excellent. Cool. Okay, so this was actually pretty helpful for us. Nice. Okay. I'm sure there's stuff like down there that I didn't get because I was busy, just like running straight here, but cough. These guys are wimps. That's all this is. The hand of an endless lies upon a pillow, completely severed from above the wrist. The hand bears a signet ring on one slender finger. There's no mistaking it. This is the hand of the Duchess's daughter, Ellyn. Take the hand. As you touch the hand, it suddenly recoils as if alive. For a moment, you pause. The hand shivers before you. When you finally pluck up the courage to pick it up, it rises. You place it with your belongings. Ellyn's hand. With every heartbeat, the hand throbs with pain. Your abilities will be hindered until you can do something about this. Oh, my own hand was cut off. Oops. My fingers were cut off. The severed hand of Ellyn, the Duchess's daughter, you should return it to her mother with haste. We can do that. I wonder what I can do with my own fingy. Oh, what? Wow. That was wild that I just slipped right off there. Let's go back through the actual place so that I don't miss anything that might be nice to collect. It's really not that far of a walk. Die. Lockpicks, shuriken. Nice. Ammo, always good. There we go. Alright, I've done a pretty solid job of clearing this place out somehow. I'm not sure how I made that happen. as haphazard as I ran through this place, but that's fine. All right, cool. So let's navigate our way back to the manor, not the manor, the verdant area, the Duchess's land. I wonder what I can do about getting my finger fixed, because I wonder if that actually benefits me in any meaningful way. I did pick up another passport, so I can lower this bridge if I want to. Yes, jitter seed, yes. Exactly what we need, and more Paradoxicus, yes. Keep. Greetings, bridge is closed, got a passport, perfect. So I think I've unlocked all of the lands. I think we've done everything to be done. I don't think there's... Is this a unique area that I couldn't have gotten to before? I don't know. This place does not look familiar to me. More jitter seed. Perfect. This place does not look familiar to me at all, but it is very possible that I just missed it. Or not, maybe. Maybe this is like a weird bespoke location. It sure looks like it. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I understand now. It's a spot with probably a lift that only goes one way. Summon skeleton. Yes! Summons a skeletal minion to protect the caster. The spell is one of the most elaborate known to the Union, for the bones are controlled by a complex array of cipher logic. It is unknown from where the skeletons are summoned. Some bear the tattered attire of civilizations long lost. On Wiccan tyranny. There was a time before the God War when every human settlement on these flying isles was built around a Wiccan coven. From Vena to Slev, they enforced worship, demanding prayer to their gods, and so did those old gods grow in power once more under the flag of Wiccan tyranny. I feel like I already read this. The Apostatic Union succeeded in overthrowing this tyranny and casting down those gods is a miracle worth celebrating. I am old enough to remember Wiccan rule. Every spell, every letter of cipher was controlled by the covens. What magic was permitted changed from realm to realm. Each coven's god had its own fickle whims. Not since the Middle Ages has human development been so stunted. And since the Union gained its freedom, look at the advances we have made. Airships soar through the clouds. Lowly scribes cast spells of swiftness and strength. Our cities throb with wealth and progress. No longer must we barter with gods for the merest enchantment. Humanity rules its destiny like the Emberians of the past. And yet there are those in our midst who would see it all torn down. Outside Union borders, the Wiccans and their gods are more powerful than ever. Their spies and priests still lurk in every corner of the Union, some even hidden and protected by our own traitorous citizens. And despite these dangers, what do we discuss in our councils? Reform? Softer punishments for god worship? I call this foolishness of the highest regard. Many know of Beatrice Webb. She has made quite a name for herself here in Riova. She attests that our methods are too harsh, that god worship should be punished with mere fine, censure of text should be ended, bringing about freedom of the quill. I argue that such things would, in no uncertain terms, bring about the destruction of the Apostatic Union. It is only by a hair's breadth that we can stay ahead of our many enemies. The Wiccans would see our realms torn apart, our magical progress abolished, and the rule of the gods reinstated. Nay, our punishments are not too harsh, they are too soft. I would see Wiccan sympathizers hung before I bow to another god. I am old enough to remember Wiccan tyranny. Yeah, I think I already read this. I don't know why I wasted all that time reading that out loud, but it is what it is. All right, I sent that down. I have been here before, just not up to this level. Another Death's Veil. I still don't really understand what to use that for. Okay, I understand using it for alchemy or whatever, but like I don't understand what recipes, and there's no like recipe books to buy. I do wish that you could like learn recipes from things or have people tell you them more actively. Oh, oops. Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to do that. It's fine. At least changing the time of day is such a low MP cost spell. Maybe I'm literally just waiting there reading. Maybe I'm just reading my spell book. That's all it is. That would be funny. That would be clever. I'd find that very cute. All right, let's believe the Duchess is this way, but let's first... I don't know. I don't know what to do. Sure. Garden. Annex. And I don't have enough to upgrade the annex because I don't have enough jitter seed again. But it's fine because maybe there's jitter seed in the garden now. I could see that being a thing. Nope. All right, what's in here? The macabre style of the endless. Neat. Okay, well, I don't have a perfect, you know, spot or anything, but I don't have jitter seed in here available, but that's okay. Let's find the Duchess. I think she's this way. I still need to solve the problem with the entombed one, but I haven't really spoken to anyone about that yet, so we'll give it a minute. I will deal with that at a later date. Greetings, mortal. How do you fare? About your daughter. Did you find her, mortal? I must admit, I have been watching your progress with interest. With a flick of her wrist, she creates a small, shimmering mirror. It seems to show you entering Cadaver Keep. But my voyeurism spells couldn't penetrate the island above the keep, so I've been waiting for your return with bated breath. I have her hand, nothing more. You present the hand to the Duchess. A beaming smile spreads across the Duchess's face. Ah, my Ellyn, you are returned to me at last. The Duchess tenderly presses the hand against her face. Ellen's hand seems to respond in kind, relaxing and stroking her mother's cheek. Where's the rest of your daughter? The rest of her was lost many centuries ago. Where? I cannot say, but it is not an uncommon fate for my kind. It is very hard to truly kill an endless, but that does not mean our bodies can't be broken, severed, and separated. Many of my kind rest not in peace, but in pieces, scattered around the realm like fallen leaves. I lost Ellyn to this abhorrent fate some 300 years ago. She touches the hand gently. I have long accepted that I will never see her face again. That's touching. She sighs. It is, of course, not a fate I would have chosen for my daughter. I often wonder if it would have been kinder for her to be truly at peace. She is silent a moment. Thank you, mortal, for returning my daughter to me. I hope the whole ordeal wasn't too troublesome. Well, I did lose a finger. She smiles. I noticed, but nothing a little cipher can't fix. Hold out your hand. The Duchess utters some harsh-sounding consonants, and her voice seems to suck the warmth from the air. For a moment, your hand seems to burn with an unbearable heat. But when you look down at it, your missing digit has been replaced with a spectral finger. It glows and shimmers with unnatural color, but it is firm to the touch. There we are, mortal. You may even find this to be an improvement. Few can match my skill with cipher facsimiles. And now I will honor my side of the bargain. When I delved into your mind, I saw that you have captured the blinding light, correct? I'll make my way there. She strokes Ellen's hand. Though if Ella's plan comes to fruition, I am still not decided on where my allegiances lie. If Ella meddles with powers beyond her control, we must learn to accept our fate. She strokes her daughter's hand. Perhaps you are right. This curse is our burden to bear. To risk utter catastrophe over some fool's hope, it would not be right. You have given me much to think about, mortal, but for now you should take your leave. I will meet you at the blinding light. All right, so hey, we have recruited all three major people, I guess. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. We've recruited all three of our people that we set out to originally recruit. Hunt for Velicalis, we have to go back to Blinding Light. War Stories, still need to find Aristide Rock. Don't really know where that is. Don't have access to an airship. All good things. Lands of the Endless. Too much said locked away below the Castle of Ribs. In the town of Sepulchre, someone in the castle might know more. Below the Endless. Destroy the Crystal Goddess. Scatter followers. The Mine's original owner. Yeah, I need to find the Mine's original owner. Morbid Appetite. Gotta find that one. Endless Duchess. The keep is located on the northern tip of the Endless Realm. I've already did this one. War Stories. All good things. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna need to go back to Sepulchre and just see what the heck is going on there. I don't remember where my home spot is. I don't remember. So it's best to just... it's probably best to just walk there. Another jitter seed. Very good. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure where the Castle of Ribs actually is. It appeared to be in an area below town. That's what I assumed. Oh, I guess I never went to the actual governing area, did I? Should I probably go do that? Yeah, that makes sense. It was foolish of me to not do. Let's head over here. We already recruited the Duchess, so we're basically done here. Maybe when we go to the Blinding Light, we'll get our own airship. And then that will let us do everything else. Is this the... Yeah, this looks like the thing. Ah, mortal traveler. Unusual to see one of your kind within the realm of the endless. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Castle of Ribs. Pray tell, my friend, what brings you to our kingdom. Insatiable curiosity. I'm familiar with that drive to discover, that raw, unbidden need to know what lies beyond the horizon. I traveled a little in my own youth, you know, so many hundreds of years ago when I had a beating heart. The Sky Realms were very different then, let me tell you. Fascinating. How were they different? Well, this is only a century after the world rend. Everything was in a state of flux. Every day, new kingdoms were blossoming and dying like winter roses. Tell me about the wonders. Of course, have you ever seen a god? I only saw one once, drifting through the fog. As vast as a mountain, dozens of eyes, each as bright as round as a moon. When I saw it, I opened my mouth, and the most beautiful hymn spilled out. I can't sing under normal circumstances, but my voice was like honey and thunder that day. Tell me of the horrors. I would rather not recall such things, but I saw an entire town consumed in silver flames, while laughing priests circled above like vultures. I saw a conscriptor harvester pulling screaming men into its maw and turning them into mindless engines of war. I saw a library whale pulled slowly apart by iron hooks and butcher archivists scrabbling through its guts for forgotten tomes. Can you remember what caused the world rend? I never knew what caused it, but I remember the searing flash that stained the sky. I remember the impact which shook our tombs and scattered the islands. Back then, the Endless were one of the few peoples in the Sky Realms. Got a lot more crowded after that with all the refugees. You have any theories on the Entombed One? Yes. Have you experienced one of the recent earthquakes? A terrible business. I have reason to believe the Entombed One is a lingering specter of the Hooded King, getting his revenge on the kingdom that left him for dead. Someone needs to find him and persuade him to abandon his vendetta by force if necessary. I can try. You would do that? I would be in your debt. Here, take this. The key to the crypt beneath the castle. The Entombed One is somewhere down there. I seek an audience with the Queen of Silver. The Queen isn't accepting visitors at this time or any time really. She is withdrawn. Most days she will speak to me and me alone. Perhaps I can put her in a better mood. I doubt it, but I suppose you have nothing to lose by letting you try. Go ahead. If you can raise her out of her depression, I will be, without exaggeration, eternally grateful. The Seneschal stand aside, allowing you passage deeper into the Castle of Ribs. Oh, this is the Queen. As the Queen casts her gaze upon you, you are overcome with a wave of melancholy so profound it almost drives you to your knees. Hello. I'm afraid I'm not receiving visitors at the moment. Please talk to my Seneschal. He will attend you faithfully. What seems to be the matter, Your Majesty? Ragged lips peel back from long yellow teeth. She seems to be attempting a smile. You are a curious one, aren't you? But I can assure you there is nothing out of the ordinary. Put quite simply, I am feeling the same as I did yesterday, and the same as I will tomorrow. 200 years ago, you would have found me in the same castle, in the same seat, feeling the same as I do now. Oh, how tragic. You have to live in a giant, luxurious castle surrounded by generational wealth. She pauses for a moment, shocked, then something like a laugh escapes. You're a bold one, little mortal. And you're right, I face no great hardship. Sounds like you don't exactly have a busy schedule. This is true, yet my time is my own, even if it has little value, so I ask you not to waste it. What do you know of the Entombed One? I believe it is my father. After the ritual to grant him immortality went wrong, he fled beneath the castle and got lost within its twisting passages. What if I went down there and tried to stop him from shaking the island apart? You're welcome to try. I believe my Seneschal has the key, but I don't expect you to succeed. I had other questions. Some of my questions are more personal nature. If you must, tell me about your father. My earliest memory is of him sitting atop his throne, looking so grim while I sung for him, and then I hit a particular high note, his dour face broke into such a broad smile. It was like magic, like the sun had risen over a cemetery. In those days, I would kneel beside my bed and pray to a goddess whose name I have now forgotten that my father would never die. I was too young to know the gods pay no attention to the prayers of their people. Do you have heirs? No need for heirs. I will be here forever, and the Endless cannot have children. When was the last time you interacted with a mortal? Let me see. Some years ago? I forget how many. A mortal came to the Castle of Ribs seeking to become Endless himself. The Seneschal was not able to dissuade her. She barged into the throne room, much like you have. I turned her away, as I turn away all such pilgrims away. We will add no more to our number. Thaw must be the last. If I have other questions. Goodbye, Your Majesty. Okay. Where the heck do I go for the owner of the mines? No. Goodbye, Seneschal. Okay. So it's not the Seneschal. Maybe it's someone in here? I don't know what this place is. Modest treasure. Okay. This does not appear to be like a store, so... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I don't remember what this place is. Is there anything in here? So you're the one who liberated my mines. An honor to meet you. I prepared a reward for you. This amount is hardly adequate. A negotiator, are you, breather? Very well. I admire an enterprising youngster. Takes this. It's an excellent year. Ore is fetching an exorbitant rate in the Clockwork Kingdom. I'll make my fortune back in no time. What will become of the crystal cultists? The mutineers, you mean? Any stragglers will be quartered. I'm preparing a troop of mercenaries to that very end. They should be ready within the week. I must be off. All right. Hey, I found that guy. Pfft, whatever. Like, that quest is over. Interesting. Perhaps I shall sleep in my beautiful cabin. I can actually beef it up, I think, though. I don't have enough jitter seed. Of course not. Of course not. Okay. That is done. I guess I can go to the blinding light. I can go to the blinding light, or I can try to upgrade, or I can stop in at Hallowtown, grab a second jitter seed, clear off this house from my list of things to do, which I think is probably a decent effort, and then they just never come back here. It means Clockwork Kingdom is going to be the last house we're going to fully upgrade, but that's fine. It's like worth going here to grab the jitter seed. Nope, wrong way. Paradoxicus still not grown back, which means jitter seed probably still not grown back. Nope. I wonder if it's like a real world time thing. Nope, it isn't. Okay, got jitter seed. And more Paradoxicus, wonderful. And now I will head back. Okay. Not the place I thought it was going to take me, but acceptable nonetheless. I will finish upgrading this house, and we'll have a vacation home in the land of the endless. And then we'll head downstairs, I guess. There we go. Sure, we'll do that one. It's daytime, it's whatever. Hey, look at this fully upgraded, beautiful home. Wonderful. Great. Great stuff. Okay. Now that that has been achieved, is there really anything else for me to do here? I don't think so. I think I can probably just head back to the guiding light, which is not this way. All right, Clockwork, nope, not Clockwork Kingdom, Hallowtown. And then I will stop in the inn on my way and touch the teleporter, I guess. Or not the teleporter, the rest item, the bonfire. And then I guess we just make our way back to Quill? back through, pull all the way to the blinding light. Seems like pretty much what we're supposed to do. Let my agility fully run down as I do this. Milo, stop. Stop, you demon. He likes to play with the cord, the mouse cord on my desk. A little monster. Oh, shit. Okay, I survived, though. That's all that matters. Look at how far we've come. Oh. Ah! I thought I had agility equipped. Oops. That's fine. Just have to do the same thing over again. All right, we made it. Perfect. Woo. Touch that. Now we can head down here. Back towards the blinding light. It's amazing how many bonfires they gave you right next to each other this early in the game. We've assembled everyone. We did everything we set out to do, which is pretty crazy to me. It doesn't feel... I mean, it definitely feels like we're far into the game, but it also feels pretty early. So I wonder if this is just the halfway point. Yeah, I've already read that. All right. Greetings, Professor. I've stepped in for a little chat. Never mind. I've already spoken to him about all this. There's nothing new. All right. My, haven't you been busy? All the former Dark Stars have returned. She cackles and coughs, just like old times. Together we've conceived a plan. According to Orlaith, Vela has fled into the Underlands, and what's more, she knows where. You will take these Dark Star criminals as your companions. You will pursue Vela. You will not fail. Okay, so how will we do it? Cax and Frost has finished repairing the blinding light. We can launch a small cutter airship on an expedition to the Underlands. But first, I will let you do the honors of activating the blinding light. Go forth to the main control panel and set the alert for battle stations. Is that up here? He nods. Confessor, what can I do for you? Okay, that's all. Let's get going. Zoop. Oh, sick. It's like a straight up floating fortress. Cool. That's neat. How does this work? Vela spent countless nights here, hunched at her desk by the light of the candle. While the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by a pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time, I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside herself. For there is a thorn in Vela's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness. Other times, it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks into your eyes. Listen, stranger, whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vela. I see it clear as day. But what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities, a dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts on the northeastern edge of Hallowshire. I will meet you there. Is that Orlaith? Is that person's name? Entice. This oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of the spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is in no doubt. Interesting. Oh, say what? Okay. Emberian ore. It costs Emberian ore. Sure, we will upgrade that. Why not? I don't know what the training room will do for me, but maybe it has great stuff in it. Okay. Well, I was going to upgrade my weapon, but I guess I won't now. Not that it's super necessary. Do you feel that? The blinding light takes to the skies once again. So what's next? You and the former Darkstars will assemble into a counter-worship strike force and pursue Vela. Your mission is as follows. You will make your way to the hangar of the Blinding Light, where there is a small cutter airship ready to descend to the Underlands. Jack Basalt will pilot the craft, while the Duchess's magic will shield it from the unrelenting chaos of the Understorms. Caxton Frost will disarm whatever ancient security systems you find on the surface. Once you land, Orlaith will guide the way to the Cradle. Exactly what the Cradle is, we don't know, but Vela thinks it can rewrite the very fabric of reality. Oh, Orlaith might be the Duchess. No? I don't know. Needless to say, she must be stopped. She pauses. A ghastly rattle issues from within her workings. Is it a sigh? She sounds almost moved. Oh, maybe Orlaith is the guy behind me. Listen, Confessor, if it were up to me, we'd have the whole naval fleet hurtling down there. But the Union Navy doesn't want to hear it. They think this coffin they stuffed me in has clouded my reason. I have the authority to send only the most expendable of my tribunal. She points a mechanical limb in your direction. But loath as I am to admit it, you've proven yourself as capable as any operative under my command. So it falls solely on your team to stop Vela at any cost. Remember that she meddles with forces beyond our comprehension and threatens the stability not just of the Apostatic Union, but of the whole of the Sky Realms. Is your mission clear? All clear. I'm ready. Good. Make your way to the hangar to depart. Okay. Is this Orlaith? I just want to make sure. Tell me about yourself. His name, he doesn't have like a name here for some reason. I don't remember why that is. What have I just like not done? Oh, this is where everyone just like sits. Oh, it's good to be out of the Sky Realms again. One can get frightfully bored spending eternity in the dusty old tombs. Farewell. Okay, tomes. Let's see. I don't remember where the hangar is. I also think that there might be a secret off the front of the ship. This must be it. This is Caxton. Just an underground, under area. I don't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm fine. This is where I wanted to look anyway. I thought this was where we were. Drat, blast, sugar, blinking, blooming, flipping, fudge. Still having trouble cursing? Alas, I fear the muse of filth has forsaken me for good. But enough of that. Are you bothering me for a purpose, or do you value your time so cheaply as to spend it on booming chit-chat? Clockwork exoskeleton is new. It helps you walk. My, how observant you are. In fact, ambulatory support is merely one of its functions. The first incarnation was rather less powerful, but to be fair, I was rather smaller. Expect you want the whole story, after all, it's so very inspirational? Please go on. Spare you the exhaustive history of my diverse ailments, suffice to say that I was a sickly child. The only thing my physicians agreed upon was that I must submit completely to their humiliating remedies, no matter how painful or ineffective. I disagreed, and in due course, it proved that with little technological cunning, I could treat myself better than they could. Machines, you see, actually listen to what one tells them. How people loved to hear that tale once I grew up. The machinists loved it especially. Come to the Clockwork Kingdom, where even a low-born invalid can travel the skies and be garlanded as a champion of the realm. True, I was dogged and ingenious, but to what purpose? Yes, I improved my capabilities, but for whose benefit? Certainly I accomplished great things, but for whom? Myself? He sneers. What a cozy thought. Sometimes I almost wish I hadn't bothered. At least then I wouldn't have been so useful. That's all. Good luck with the fortress. Just as you're turning away, there's an awkward cough. One moment, if you please. I wish that it behooves me. Dash it all. Let's not prevaricate around the bush. You are quite correct to scold me back in the kingdom. The word for what I was doing is wallowing, specifically in childish rage and self-pity. He pauses, apparently unsure of what to say next. Don't mention it. We all have our bad days. Yes, quite. Very good. Well, what are you waiting for? A medal? Bog off before you break something expensive. I like Caxton. He's fun. He's a nice guy. There's the Emberian. Is this all I have to do? Or do I talk to Basalt? Okay, then I'll get going. What am I doing? Let's look at the journal, because I don't understand. When you're ready, use the control panel of the small cutter vessel bestowed in the blinding light's inner dock to instigate the investigation. To start the investigation, I guess. The control panel. Here? Where? Oh, here. Cutter can't be piloted while the dock is closed. The blinding light must be airborne. Oh, did I just drop the blinding light? Oops. I did. Okay. Gotcha. I understand now. Cannot be piloted by the dock is closed? What? The dock is open. We are airborne. What? I'm confused. Why won't you let me go? There we go. All right. And this is where it leaves me? Huh. And we crashed our ship. Great. Well, that sucks. I guess it's a point of no return.